ışıkları sönünceye kadar.
For the past 10 years, I've literally traveled the world searching for the best coffee. From cafes in Barcelona to farms in Ethiopia, and of course, sips of coffee history in Istanbul. But I was never really impressed with airplane coffee, which is why I usually made my own. Until now. Pretty excited for my first time flying Turkish Airlines Business Class. Bit of an early morning, as you can see by the sunrise behind me here at the Berlin Brandenburg Airport. But we got a quick 3-hour flight to Istanbul, and I heard their coffee menu on board sets a pretty high bar. Sky high, you might say. And yes, I stopped for a very heavy German breakfast, but if I knew what I was in for on board, wow, that's actually so good. I wouldn't have. So let's hit the skies. My first leg of the journey from Berlin to Bangkok would bring me through Istanbul. So I had a short 3-hour flight with enough time to relax, sip some homemade lemonade, and dig into some good Turkish meze. Of course, I had to go for a bit of Ayran to start the meal. So good. Let's dig in. Ayran is a unique yogurty Turkish drink, pairing great with savory Turkish dishes. A bit of salad, followed by fish, and special treat. This is a very important pairing in Turkey. Balik and Raki, which is this milky, sort of a cloudy drink. It's an anise-based spirit that when mixed with water, it turns cloudy like this because of the suspended solids and the oils, and I'll get into that in another video. And I was happy to see some nice Spanish flan for dessert, and to top it off. So, as we're about to land in Istanbul, of course I have to finish my meal and my flight with a nice Turkish coffee. Oh yeah, it's very nice. I'm very curious how they do this without the jezva up here at 30,000 feet, but we would be amiss not to munch on this lokum Turkish delight as well. Wow, that is actually very good. Afiyet olsun, as they say. We were pulling into Istanbul now, but apparently it was a bit of a tight squeeze. I have a very short layover, and I need to make it before they leave to Bangkok without me. Great, surprise security check, elevator, travelator. So I'm currently scrambling, looking for a D10. Getting closer. We found it. We got this stamp. It means that we're safe and sound against all odds. A little cardio, but we are going to Bangkok. And we're gonna have some amazing coffee on the way. Find my seat. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. And time to look at the menu. Teşekkürler. And check this out. It's true what they say, you can order champagne before even taking off. So you're already riding and sipping in style. So good. And in case you're wondering, Brut Reserve from Taittinger Winery in Champagne. And they have a huge selection of other wines, which we'll get into later. Pretty neat to see another airplane crossing by in the sky. But anyways, while we're waiting for our meal service, why don't I show you around this seat here? It's something that I don't get to experience that often, and many of you might be curious about some of the features, because there's a lot of really cool things in this little capsule. So check this out. As you can see, I'm already charging my phone over here, pretty conventional, but when you take the phone charger out, you can close that up. Hopefully I didn't lock this, because I don't know the combination, but you can lock things in here. And check out these headphones. Wow. Noise canceling, can't hear a thing. Light, and then down here, we've got some more options. A little light up here, and then of course you can call the attendant or not, do not disturb, but this is the cool part right here. And there's even a snacks button. Not really, but they brought it anyway. We got the goods. I love how this slides in right underneath. Testing out the bed for later. Check out the size of that thing. It's like my own personal cinema at 900 kilometers an hour. And just like that, it was time to eat. They start us off with some chorba, Turkish for soup, and an assortment of different starters. And check this out, honestly pretty cool. A little bun made from a 12,000-year-old bread recipe and ancient grains from the Taştepeler region of Turkey. so good. This salmon tartare. And you can't go wrong with salmon. Can't skip the olive oil. But I want to talk about this wine for a second because it's actually a Turkish wine. And it's so nice. I love the sort of spiciness of it, or the earthiness. And it's actually comes from a region called Sivelin Plateau, or the South Plateau, which is a region that's known for producing some of the oldest grape varieties in Turkey. It's a bit acidic, tannic, and it's gonna go really nice with the lamb that is coming right now. That lamb shank I ordered, some Blade Runner, a little palate cleanser, baklava, and the moment I've been waiting for, to sip Turkish coffee with baklava after a nice meal at 12,000 meters in the sky. Put these headphones to the test. Noise cancel? Check. And time to catch some Z's before we land. But first, Turkish breakfast. Some simit, my favorite, cheeses, dips, and of course, Turkish tea with some fresh juices. And to wrap it all up, let's dig into some morning crepes with, of course, our very early morning coffee. The iced latte, a staple in Thailand. So that was an adventure. A little bit of running, a lot of snacking, and of course, many sips across the sky, and overall an amazing experience with Turkish Airlines. I'm exhausted, need to get to my hotel, but see you very soon in Bangkok for some more sip adventures. Stay tuned.